Good afternoon, everyone, and this is the final Saturday afternoon wrap for 2018, and I'm Barry Fair. Welcome along to you, and thank you for joining my outsider and I on the final Saturday afternoon wrap for this year. And here he is for the final time this year on our regular shows. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Barry. Good afternoon, viewers. It's been an action-packed year, Barry, full of really good features.
Okay, well, making news this on our last Saturday wrap for this year,
24th of November.
24th of November.
It'll be summer next week, Barry.
It will be summer indeed, and next Saturday our summer series commences with lots of fun topics to talk about: how to stay safe on the beach, how to eat healthy and drink healthy. And here he is.
Yep, plenty of summer tips coming up. Ready for the outdoor season, holiday season, how to keep safe on the roads, safe on the beach.
And the next subject is staying safe on the road. Now, we all know that you love to go away and travel away to see your loved ones and that. But some people, they just rush and rush and rush. And so the message that my outsider and I would like to give to you this afternoon is please slow down. Our roads are not racetracks. They are not speedways. You guys are not at Orange Park or Eastern Creek. If you choose to race your car, go out to Eastern Creek. Here's my outside.
Yeah, or go out to Bathurst. You can have a hot lap out there and you can get it out of your system.
But don't use our roads as speedways, everybody. They are there to be driven on properly and appropriately. And here's my outside.
Yep, the roads are for everybody to use, including families and old people. So take it easy.
So also on this afternoon's last show for the year, we'll be going over using Triple O the correct way. And here's my outsider.
Yep, Triple O should only be used for emergencies, not for delivering pizzas
or a taxi. Or a taxi.
That's right, it's not an Uber service.
So if you're going to be stupid enough to use 000 when you don't need to, we always bring this up on the show. You have to face the consequences, and they are: you stand up in front of a judge, you go to court, you can even go to jail for this, and you can get a big fine. So there goes your pizza night, your fish and chips, your alcohol, your nights out at the club.
Even your summer holiday.
And even your summer holiday. You may even have to spend your vacation at home just having nice, healthy sandwiches, and this will teach you a lesson.
For an all-expenses paid holiday, courtesy of the Queen in jail. That wouldn't be very good, would it, Ben?
No, it wouldn't.
Not the best place for a holiday.
So, please use 000 wisely. And don't tell the paramedics absolute lies. Here's my outsider.
No, keep it honest with the Triple O operators. They'll be able to fix you up when you need fixing up. If it's ambulance, fire, or police.
So, please don't waste the time of AAO operators. The next subject we would like to bring up on our last show is showing respect for everybody over the Christmas and New Year period. Christmas is a time of happiness for everybody, not just one person. Here's my outsider.
Yeah, everyone needs a bit of patience at Christmas time, Darren. There's a lot more traffic. Families get together. Stressful time. People have got to go shopping, spend lots of money. And some people get cranky.
And what's the point of getting cranky? It doesn't solve the problem.
Just be a bit patient.
Just be a bit patient and don't have a road rage attack. And before you go Christmas shopping, write out a list of who you are going to buy presents for and how many presents you are going to buy
and how much it might cost.
And how much it might cost.
Try and keep it within your budget.
And try and keep within your budget. Don't buy a $600 watch.
Or an $800 iPhone.
And which brings me on very nicely. Do not buy presents for the staff here at CPA because there are policies about that. Here's my offside.
Yep, policy is Christmas cards only, no present.
Because staff will not can't accept it. The reason being it could be a $600 watch. Or
even a bottle of wine.
Or even a bottle of wine. We know that some policies are stupid views, but rules are rules. And you cannot break them, even if it's just a good gesture. Here's my offside.
That's right. The policy's there to keep everybody equal, Barry. Otherwise, you give a present to someone and someone else will fill up and miss out.
And staff can lose their job over it, so
yeah.
I mean, we don't want to have that happen, so the last thing we want to have happen is staff saying bye-bye.
Yep, or staff might have to give the present back, which would be a bit embarrassing. So the policy is just don't give out presents. And staff can't give presents to clients either. Otherwise it'll be like favouritism.
Which brings me on to favouritism now. We all love to have our favourites, but at the last residents meeting, the manager said we cannot pick and choose who we want on our groups, because at the end of the day, the staff groups are decided, and clients cannot get upset because again the rules are rules. We cannot say no, we do not want that person, and it's the same with the agencies too, and the casuals, because again at the last moment someone may call in sick, and it is very hard for management to replace the staff at the last moment. Well, we're just about out of time here on our last Saturday wrap for this year, yeah, but tomorrow night we have the final Sunday wrap for 2018. So do join us then for that. And before we go, what has been your highlight on this year? Have you got any highlights?
Going on holiday to Cairns for a week.
Yeah.
Nice. Great Barrier Reef, Daintree Rainforest, Port Douglas. Beautiful up there, Barry. I recommend it.
And yeah, and we have a special guest.
Oh, got a special guest.
And we're just wrapping up here.
All right.
So my highlights are, my highlights were we're going to see the new hospital at Princess Forest, eating healthy food, right, meaning ambulance call takers. I'm having my operation done on my head, and also doing performing arts at St. Ives, and getting my mobile computer, which I can now bring the show to you on, and eating healthy food, and now it is nearly time to go. But before we do, I'd like to thank everybody for contributing to this show. And here's my outsider to say the same thing.
Yep, thank you everybody for joining us this year. And the summer series is going to be coming up. You're going to have a healthy recipe every week on the summer series, Darren?
Yes.
Healthy summer recipe.
And
encourage the people to eat healthy and be healthy. And get active.
And also have a positive mental attitude as well during the summer season. So that all starts next Saturday. And just a reminder, our final Friday night wrap on the 30th of November. So please stay tuned for that. Here's my
Yep. 30th of November will be the final wrap before the summer series kicks off.
And just a reminder, once again, please do not ring 000 unless you have an emergency. We say this at the end of the show. Here's my outsider.
Yeah, important message, Barry. That might save some lives this summer, especially with the bushfires around now and more car accidents.
And also, if you are caught lighting bushfires, this is a message that we'd like to close the last show with. If you are caught being a firebug, you are an idiot.
Because you could take some life.
And also,
what are the penalties for it?
You go to court or even spend life in jail. It's as simple as that, lady.
If fire kills someone, you'll end up in jail.
And don't think it's funny either, because it will not be funny. Even teenagers are caught in the act because they don't have anything better to do. And also this year, we said goodbye to one of our former staff who we hope will come around soon and see us. And the beehive hopefully will get sorted.
You'll get some fresh summer honey, Barry.
Hopefully so.
Called Baz's Bees Honey.
Yeah, and I'd like to thank you, the viewers, for tuning into my raps as well. So next year is going to be a huge year on the show, and here's my offsider.
Yeah, big year coming up, 2019. Everybody stay tuned. What day are you going to start the new series, Barry?
Well, the new series, get your pen and paper. It will be on Saturday, the 5th of January. I'll just check that with my offsider.
Yeah, I think it's the 5th of January, Saturday,
Yeah, because
on the calendar.
Tuesday is New Year's Day,
Yeah, that's the first.
and Wednesday is the second.
Mm-hmm.
Thursday is the fourth.
Third. Friday's the 4th.
Saturday the 5th.
Saturday the 5th.
And our first Sunday night rap will be on the 6th of January. So we do look forward to your company then when we bring you the first Saturday rap for 2019. And that's just about all we've got time for today. And for this year on the Saturday Raps, and I'd like to take this opportunity of wishing you and your families and your friends all the best for Christmas. And here's my offside.
Yep. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year. Everybody stay safe.
And here's my offside, and now to give you another closing message about staying safe on the road.
Yep. Slow down, everyone. Don't drink and drive. And what do you got to keep your hands off, Barry?
The mobile phone.
Exactly.
So if you need to make an emergency call, pull over to the side of the road. Don't do it in a moving vehicle, because that's how you can get distracted and bang, straight up the back of someone else. And that would be the end of the trip to wherever. So stop it or cop it. Well, that's it. Well, that's all we've got time for on the final Saturday afternoon rap. I'm Barry Fair. Have a very Merry Christmas, everybody, and I will see you tomorrow for the final Sunday rap and 20 questions tomorrow. So a big day of entertainment coming your way. And this program today has been brought to you by Abbott's Village Bakery. They've been specialising in our sandwich making too. And if you are at the beach, stay safe, because you do not want to end up in one of these. Here's my offsider.
They're one of our good sponsors too. We'd
And
like everyone to donate. Westpac Rescue Helicopter.
so,
Because if you're at the beach and you're drowning, or you've been fishing off the rocks, you might need one of these.
And remember, no one pays for this vital service, but only use it if you have an emergency, guys. Same if you ring an ambulance and you don't need to. And that is where I'd like to finish our final wrap. And thank you to my producer. Well, my offside is this year, and I hope to see you next year on the first Saturday wrap for 2019. And here's my offside, and now
Yep, see you on the 8th of January.
the 8th of January.
The 5th of January.
Yeah, the 5th of January.
Saturday the 5th of January.
And I will be kicking off at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And our final Friday night wrap will be on the 30th, kicking off at 7 o'clock. So do join us then. I'm Barry Fair. You have a Merry Christmas, everybody. And as I've always said, keep watching and stay tuned. And have a very happy and prosperous New Year, everybody. Bye-bye and Merry Christmas from all.
Bye for now. Stay safe.
And Merry Christmas. And
be nice to one another.
And for those that are traveling away today or next week, stay safe on the road. And those that are traveling back, we wish them the same thing. And congratulations to those that are pregnant or have got new jobs. So from me, Barry Fair, and my offside at GS, we wish you a very Merry Christmas and see you next Friday for the final wrap before we kick off into the summer series. Bye-bye and Merry Christmas.